Ta-da. Let's see if we're going there. Three, two, one. Three, two, one. I think we are getting there. Yeah, I think we are there. So, people, you know that I am not, well, not that I am not. Beverly Sills can be one of my favorite singers or not, depending on actually what she's singing. Today, we are watching O giusto, ciel in tal periglio from l'assedio di Corinto, a not so well known opera by our very much dear Maestro Rossini. It is a serious opera taking into account that many of his compositions are a funny thing to watch. That is not the case for this opera, which hardly ever is on stage. Remember that whenever you barely watch something on stage, it does not mean that it is good. It is bad, sorry. What it usually means is that it is difficult. And provided that it is difficult, you hardly ever find the singer or singers who can actually do it. This could be the case for La Ciudad di Corinto. You need a soprano that is very good in her coloratura and also that has enough stamina to endure the complete opera. She's a good amount of time on stage. But that is not the focus of today. Today we are paying our attention on this very beautiful aria that I learned, or the first time that I watched it and heard it was in the voice of the splendid Montserrat Caballé. From my perspective, Montserrat is still the greatest performer of this area, but let's take a look at how Beverly Sills actually does it. So you know the drill. I just have to put play here, and from there I make my comments, and if necessary, I just pause the video. Okay? So let me see. Why are we not watching it on? Let me see if we can watch it now. You're not watching it, so let me see. On YouTube, I think you can actually. Oh, you're not watching it either on YouTube. Let me see if I can correct it while. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it is corrected. Something happened on OBS that didn't show you the page, but it is there now. Of course, this is the introductory part. I wanted to say that I would like you to pay attention to um, the 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 sadness, the grief that needs to be portrayed by the voice of the soprano in this area. That's why I hesitate to understand if Beverly Sills will be able to do it. I have shared with you and Katya a number of times that Beverly Sills is good for a given number of notes above her center, but usually does a very poor job in the middle and in the low register. She's not a delicate and fine. She was not a delicate and fine singer, so this aria could actually be out of her reach. This would be beyond of what can she actually do. I have heard the complete recording of this opera in her voice, and I think that for the complete opera, she does a good job. Uh, Her voice pretty much does what Maestro Rossini requires, so good in that. But as for the case of this aria, we are about to find, because there are going to be Rossini demands the singer to go for pianissimi a good number of times, and delicate sounds, and be able to move people through emotions. Let's see if Miss Sills can actually do it, and we are reaching the part where our actual piece of music of today's is of interest of today's session is what we are going to be watching. Yeah, there we go. And the orchestra, of course, also needs to perform well to make it truly believable, because no matter how much the singer tries, if the orchestra doesn't understand the emotion of Maestro Rossini, then everything falls apart. But so far, the orchestra Sounds fine. Let's see. In general, I think she's doing a good job. The emotion is there, which is important. She's singing on a floated with a floated sound, which is also better. It's required. She's working on piano mainly, which is good. She's not going for forte or fortissimo unnecessarily. So I think she would be following mostly okay the score or the music that Maestro Rossini composed. However, my hesitation is on the what can I say? It's on the pronunciation of some syllables. Some of her syllables are not okay. She's not very comfortable working with each of the words at that level of detail in Italian. For what I can see, she has missed or changed the accentuation, mainly of the final syllable of some words. Um, just to be a purist, of course, because in general, what I was saying is that she's doing a good job. Let's continue for the final part of this. Well, she's doing what she always does, that whenever she has to face a challenge in the middle of low voice, she just sings higher. And that's what she did in this final part. Again, oh, I'm sorry that the Sills that I had liked now is gone. It's back to Beverly Sills, transpolating everything, adding notes, missing the whole point of the aria now. I'm sure that trail is not written. Dai notte, I'm pretty sure she missed the pitch of the written notes. At some point, if you're changing the notes because you want to transpolate them, you miss the key and the pitch. The way she built the first part, which was very good, now she's completely lost. It doesn't even seem part of the same area. Da, 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 da. Again, avoiding to go to the low register, just transpolating. I'm pretty sure that she's going to get a huge applause because yeah, because people like to give an applause no matter what when they like the artist. Yeah, I would have to split my opinion in two. The first part, when she adhered better to the score and to the emotion, it was very good indeed, except for those the way she managed some of those syllables at the end of some words. But the second part is a complete disaster. She completely misses the style. She fails at the pitch. The notes she sings because she's more comfortable singing them is nonsense. No, I wouldn't keep it for later. I'm sure